Welcome. My name is Sehwan Moon and I'm a PhD candidate at the Gwangju Institute of Science and Technology. I want to thank the organizers for giving me the opportunity to the present. I will be presenting poster title MOMA, a multitask attention learning algorithm for multi-omics data interpretation and classification. As a brief introduction, accurate diagnosis, classification, and biological interpretation are important in biology and medicine, which are data-rich sciences. Thus, integration of different data types is necessary for the high predictive accuracy of clinical phenotypes and more comprehensive analysis for predicting the prognosis of complex diseases are required. So we propose the multitask attention learning algorithm for multimodal data, termed MOMA, which captures important biological process for high diagnostic performance and interpretability. We design a new type of model detection system based on geometric interpretation. And we design an attention mechanism for learning with a focus on the relevant models between multi-omics data. This is MOMA architecture on multi-omics data. Each model encoder generates model vectors for each dataset. The weights of the fully connected layer represents the association between genes and models. And the weight vector of each gene represents weights between the gene and each model. The vector of the gene is the product of the gene input value and its weight vectors. For example, vector of gene A on model 3 is the product of gene A input value and weight vector between gene A and module 3. Each module vector is generated by the sum of the vectors of all genes in that module. The inner product of a gene vector and module vector represents the degree of gene contribution to the module vector. The gene expression and DNA methylation modules vectors are fed into an attention layer that assigns higher weights to the relevant module vectors for disease prediction. The model is trained by a multitask learning. Our result shows that the MOMA has the superior performance compared to the model based on single omics data. Our results also shows that the MOMA has the superior performance compared to other multi-omics integration models. Left figure shows that the turning the model attention on version has higher performance than the turning off version. And right figure shows that the difference increases as the classification performance increases. Left figure shows that heat map of hierarchical clusters cosine similarity scores. It means that the attention layer works effectively. And right figure shows the biological interpretation. This work introduced a new type of model detection system based on geometric interpretation. This work demonstrates the application of an attention mechanism for learning with a focus on the relevant modules between multi-omics data. Experimental results with various public data sets and various classification tasks demonstrate that this model outperforms several strong baselines, including the top-performing systems. Thank you for listening.